Hello, welcome back. This is Shadrach from SD Music. Okay, so we've looked at what is music, what is fundamental actually, and we looked at why fundamentals. All right, so today we're gonna be looking at the first fundamentals. Oh, alright. So let's look at what we're gonna be looking at. Okay, we're gonna be looking at sound, music, note. Yeah, well, I believe sound and music. Well, one way or the other, we might have heard about it. But note, maybe it might be your first time. Well, not your notebook, actually. Yeah. All right. So let's write down. But basically, all these three terms are just interconnected to one another. Yeah. Okay. So what is sound? What is sound? Well, most of us that did science from physics background, we have some basic idea. Alright, so sound is sensation perceived by the ear caused by the vibration of air or other medium. Or so when something vibrates, okay, and we perceive it in our ears, we term that as sound. Okay, yeah. So sound is anything that we can decode or hear or interpret in our ears. Okay, anything. Alright, it can range from TV to the car to the door, whatever. But our focus is gonna be on notes. Yeah, notes. Notes are sound, but they are very, very distinct. Okay, they are distinguished from other sounds we hear. Okay, note make music what it is. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is music? Okay. All right, so I have I think, three definitions here about music. All right, so the first one says music is an art form created by organizing pitch, rhythm, and sounds using musical instrument and sometimes singing. All right, so when you organize pitch, when you organize rhythm, when you organize musical instruments, you organize singing, you refer that as what? Pitch. Sorry, music. All right, and pitch is where note is really, 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 really connected to. Yeah, pitch. Okay, pitch gives note what they are. All right, for other sounds that we hear, okay, when you tend to pitch them, as in trying to increase them or getting them lower a bit, they tend to lose their uniqueness. But unlike notes, okay, so that is one thing I want us to get. And singing is also related to pitch. Okay, yeah. All right, so the other definition says that music is a combination of sound and silence. Wow, it's beautiful. So music is not about the playing, um the singing. Silence is part of music. That's why as we're gonna be continuing on fundamentals, there's something called in music called rest. Okay, time for you to play, time for you not to play, time for you to sing, time for you not to sing. All right, that silence makes music also very unique. All right, and the last one says music is the proper combination of melody, rhythm, harmony, and tone. All right, melody, rhythm, harmony, and tone. Well, in the long run, you understand them more, but melody simply means the pitching of a song. Okay, the note themselves, how the notes are connected to each other. All right, just melody, the song itself. All right, rhythm just talks about drum patterns, how long you hold a note, how you're gonna be playing the song and the keyboard, the guitar, whatsoever. Yeah, harmony just talks about how things are blended together. Okay, things are blended together. Okay, especially in terms of voicing, singing. Okay, where you're gonna have in soprano, I mean alto, tenor, bass, singing. Like that's what we call harmony. Yeah, and tone. Now the tone is where note comes in. Okay, tone is a distinctive sound. Okay, It's a distinctive sound. Now let's write on. So let's look at what note is. Okay, there are a few things we need to learn here. So a note is the term used to describe musical tones. Okay, I've inserted another term here. Okay, but when you look at the word tone, note, they're the same. So tones are distinctive sounds. Okay, they are not just any sound that we can use to make music. No, they are very distinctive. Yeah. Alright, musical tones have distinctive properties that differentiate them from other sounds we hear. Okay, it's very, very important. All of us know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, those are tones. Alright, you can shift them to other keys and whatsoever. Alright, take any other instrument, okay, anything that, let's say, not even a musical instrument. You take your chair, you hit it, see whether it will produce that tonic sulfur. Maybe let's take for example musical instrument like the drum set. Hit the drum set, let's see whether it will produce the tonic sulfur, or conga or iron. Okay, they, well, I will not even use the word hard. They won't actually produce the stones. Yeah, they won't. So there are specific instrument that produces what notes, musical tones. Alright, but we'll be looking at them in subsequent fundamentals. So generally there are 12 notes, 12 tones that we use in music. 12 of them. Okay, as we progress, you're gonna know them. Alright, just now for now it's 12. Alright, 12 tones. Okay, notes are natural. Okay, just as with most of things in life, they are natural. God put them there. Alright, they are only being discovered. Okay, for example, let's look at the kora. Maybe most of us in the Gambia know Jeleba Kuyate. Alright, how did they come about? I mean, making the kora. I don't know how many strings the kora has actually, but if you strike any string in the kora, it will have a distinctive tone to what other musical instrument in the West or any part of the world will have. Alright, that is what note tones are. Okay, they are distinctive. So Jeleba Kuyate can play with anybody in America. I mean, they can play in tune, because why? They are using one what term. Okay, one language. Let me use that term. That is tones. All right, good. Well, I hope we are getting things. All right, so the answer to this question that I asked here is that notes are natural and they are universal. So wherever you go, all right, they are there. Okay, a singer can sing, and somebody in America can pick the singer's arrangement of what tones and flow. However, I thought about that. Right, most singers don't have any musical background, but they sing on what tones, and it rhymes. Okay, and you can play it on any musical instrument that is tone generated. That is tone generated. Okay, all right. So each note is unique, right? Each note, all right, or let me say each tone, okay, is unique. All right, these 12 tones, they are all unique. They all sound different. Okay, all right, and they are standardized. Okay, which means all over the world they are the same. Okay, you go anywhere in the world, okay, you can you meet them. All right, there's not one for America, one for England, one for China. All right, all over the world they are standardized, these 12 tones. Okay, that is what they use to create melodies. And you create melodies, they create harmony out of it, then they use other object to create the sound that doesn't produce the tones, to create rhythm, like the drum set, um, clapping. Yeah, your hands to instrument, you know that. Yeah, okay, so they are standardized. All right, and that brings us to the end of this fundamental one, and let's do some review. We looked at sound. We said that sound is anything that we perceive in our ears. All right, and but then we said that we gonna be looking at note, okay. And we also said talk about music, that music is organizing pitch, organizing what singing, organizing what musical instrument. All right, and yeah, that's music. And we talk about silence. Now music is not about talking and singing or playing, but silence also plays an important role in music. Then we looked at note. Then we said notes, they are musical tones. Okay, musical tones, they are unique. All right, they are very unique. You pitch them to whatever, they still gonna maintain their word, their uniqueness. You right, you pitch do maybe 5 times, you're still gonna be hearing do. All right, like do it will be going higher, do like that, but it will not change to something else. But take any other sound and try and change its pitch to drastically change, or your voice, try and do that. Record your voice without actually saying any of the tones like do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Just record your voice, and if you have an app that actually increase pitch, see how your voice will be changing. You hardly even recognize that this is your voice. Alright, but notes, they are not like that. Alright, and let's do some quiz. Let's look at some quiz. Alright, so what is the difference between music and speech? Alright, so answer that. And also, what is sound? And also, list 4 basic features of music. What is a note? Why do we say notes are natural, that they are only being discovered? Alright, so these are questions you can put down on. If you want, you go back to the video and look at things. You pause the video, try and answer it for yourself and test your brain. Alright, thank you very much. And as I said, is this music is an affiliate of SD sound, okay. So SD sound is a sound, there's the sound entity. We rent PA systems, right? For, let's say you have debate, you have quiz, you have what else, speech related event, mini concert like live sound. Yeah, you can call us. Yeah, we'll be there to help, okay. And we'll also do some basic audio repair things. Maybe your mic receiver is having an issue, or your cables are out of order, you need to solder them. Yeah, we do all those basic things. Yeah, and we also do some consultation services. If you have issues with your sound system, yeah, in your church, at home, yeah, you can call on us. And also, if you want to set up a sound but you don't know how to put one cable to the other, how to station the equipment very well, we also do those basic setup. Alright, so these are our handles, and you can reach us. And also, as this sound, we do also put some gospel music mix on Audio Mac. Alright, and we forgot actually to put the Audio Mac icon there. Alright, you can follow us also on Audio Mac to receive some gospel mixes, okay, that are very, very uplifting. Alright, so thank you. I'm Shadrach from SD Music, and God bless you.